Let me ask you something, and this time, there's no need to answer out loud. Have you ever eaten something and hoped no one would see? Not because the food was unusual, but because eating it felt private. Maybe you waited until everyone was asleep. Maybe you ate quickly. Maybe you hid the wrapper. And afterward, there was relief. But also guilt. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not weak. Because secret eating isn't really about food. It's about emotion. Today on Philosya, we're exploring the psychology of people who eat in secret, what's happening beneath the surface, why shame and control play such a powerful role, and how this quiet behavior often forms as a coping mechanism, not a failure. This video isn't about blame. It's about understanding. Section 1. What is secret eating, really? Psychologically speaking, secret eating means hiding food-related behavior to avoid being seen, judged, or confronted. It can look like eating alone even when others are present, hiding food wrappers or containers, eating quickly in private, lying about what or how much you ate. But here's the key insight. Secret eating is rarely about hunger. It's about emotional regulation. Food becomes a private way to manage feelings that feel unsafe to express. Section 2. The role of shame and guilt. At the center of secret eating is often shame. Shame says, "There's something wrong with me. I shouldn't want this. I need to hide this part of myself." Many secret eaters grew up internalizing messages like, "You shouldn't eat that. You've already had enough. You need more control." Over time, food becomes morally charged. Eating in secret becomes a way to avoid judgment, maintain control, protect self-image. The guilt doesn't stop the behavior, it often reinforces it. Section 3. Emotional eating and stress response. Secret eating is closely linked to emotional eating. When stress rises, the nervous system looks for relief. Food, especially high-fat or high-sugar food, temporarily lowers stress hormones, activates dopamine, creates a sense of comfort. But if comfort is followed by guilt, the brain learns relief must be private. So the cycle continues. Stress, right pointing arrow; secret eating, right pointing arrow; temporary relief, right pointing arrow; shame, right pointing arrow; stress. This is not lack of discipline. It's a learned stress response. Section 4. Control, privacy, and power. For many people, secret eating is one of the few areas where they feel control. Especially in lives where expectations are high, emotions are suppressed, personal space is limited, eating alone becomes a private moment of autonomy. Psychologically, this can feel empowering even if the behavior later causes distress. The food isn't the problem. It's what the food represents. Section 5. Childhood experiences and conditioning. Early experiences matter deeply. People who grew up with food restriction, body shaming, inconsistent access to food, emotional neglect often learn to associate eating with anxiety. As children, they may have learned eating openly is risky. Enjoying food attracts criticism, so secrecy becomes safety. The adult behavior is the nervous system repeating an old survival strategy. Section 6. Secret eating versus binge eating. It's important to make a distinction. Not all secret eating is binge eating. Secret eating is about hiding, binge eating is about loss of control. Some people do both. Some do only one. But both are often rooted in emotional overwhelm, shame-based self-talk, unmet emotional needs. Understanding the difference reduces self-blame and opens the door to awareness. Section 7. Anxiety, self-image, and identity. Secret eaters often struggle with low self-esteem, body image, anxiety, fear of being judged. They may appear confident externally, while privately battling intense self-criticism. Eating becomes a moment of comfort followed by fear of being found out. Psychology shows that behaviors hidden in shame grow stronger, not weaker. Section 8. Awareness is the first shift. Healing doesn't start with control. It starts with curiosity. Instead of asking, "Why am I like this?" ask, "What am I trying to soothe?" When the emotional need is acknowledged, the behavior slowly loses its grip. Progress begins when food is no longer the only safe place for emotion. Section 9. Toward a healthier relationship with food. Breaking the cycle doesn't require perfection. It requires emotional awareness, reduced self-judgment, nervous system regulation, compassion instead of punishment. Secret eating fades when safety increases internally, not externally. If you or someone you know eats in secret, remember this: it's not about weakness. It's about unmet needs. And understanding is the first step toward change. If this video helped you feel seen or helped you understand human behavior more deeply, then this channel is for you. On Philosya, we explore the hidden psychology behind everyday behaviors without judgment, without shame. If you'd like to continue these conversations, you're welcome to subscribe. Not because you should, but because it resonates. I'll see you in the next video.